You're welcome back. Now, let me ask you, if I said to you, African goose, what do you think I'd be talking about? Well, if you're confused, that's how I felt this morning until I met our next guest, Karen Evans-Halm. She's one of the people organizing an event called the African Goose Summit. I'm so excited she's here because she's going to demystify it for you like she did for me. Karen, how nice to see you.
Same here.
Excellent.
Thank you for having me.
It's our pleasure. African Goose Summit. Let's start there. Why this name? What's it about?
Okay, the African Goose Summit is an event for business people, entrepreneurs, founders, decision makers in the business field. And I'm sure you're kind of wondering why the name African Goose.
Yeah.
Okay, so growing up, I heard the story of a farmer who was very broke and barely making ends meet. And then one day he wakes up in the morning and sees a beautiful goose in front of his doorstep. He and his wife take it in onto their farm. And then the following morning they realize that the goose had actually laid an egg. And the egg, upon examination, they realized was solid gold. So they take it to the market, they sell it and make some money. The following morning, another golden egg, and another and another. So their lot began to change. And then one day they woke up and they got this bright idea. Okay, look, this one egg a day thing is not really gelling for me. Why don't we increase the number of eggs that come in a day? And they came up with the idea that, okay, check this. What if we actually cut open the goose and get out all the eggs at once? I mean, we can actually multiply our income overnight. So they had this bright idea. The wife goes to the kitchen, brings a knife, they cut open the goose, and to their utter dismay, there was nothing in the goose. They had killed the goose. There was no more even a golden egg a day. And obviously, over time, they came right back to where they started. Now, being in business, even though I'm an architect, I've been in business for the past 10 years. And I kind of likened it to how we run businesses on the continent. I mean, I'm sure you've been around long enough to know that a lot of African businesses don't go beyond a generation or maximum 2 generations. And so I kind of liken it to how we run our businesses on this continent in such a way that we are blessed with bright ideas. We are blessed with good opportunities. And then we actually start working on it. Our life begins to change, beginning to alleviate poverty, at least for our nuclear family. But somehow we get a little impatient with the business idea. And we want to get everything all at once, all the money, all the fame, all the property and everything. We kind of squeeze everything, single juice out of the business. And guess what? The business doesn't survive. So this summit is is a summit that is looking at not just the business, but also taking care of the business owner or the founder or the leader in such a way that both components of the organization are taken care of, so that we can make sure that we have enough good African geese that lasts over a period. And then we also have a good farmer who is well taken care of, in good shape, and who can actually go beyond a generation and another and another.
That's
Hence
exciting.
the name, the African Goose Summit.
Wow, wow. Now, another accusation that's often leveled at African businesses is the fact that they don't really support each other very well. You know, how do you think perhaps the African Goose Summit might do something about that and help foster that spirit of partnership that is needed to scale up businesses?
Great. So one of the things that we'll be doing, one of the activities we'll be doing during the summit is what we call the reciprocity ring.
Right.
And basically what this does is every business leader that attends the event is going to be given a notepad, and you basically write the problem you are facing in your business or personal life. Now, we are gathering about 200 business leaders. By all means, someone will have a solution to your problem. So what that is going to do is that after you've written your problem, you just stick it on a blank wall, and then other business leaders are going to go around and read people's problems. Someone can say that, okay, I want a new PA, or maybe I'm trying to open a new branch somewhere, or maybe I even want a house help. You know, so from the remember, we are taking care of the business and the business leader.
Right.
So now people will go around and read people's problems. If you can solve it, you write your name and number. The one who wrote the problem will now come and pick it up and call you That is how we are deliberately trying to foster deliberate networking and also to solve problems, because by the time anybody runs a business to the point where they can actually attend the event, they know quite a bit of how to make businesses work.
Right. Wow. I'd love to be there and just write, I want a Range Rover.
Wow.
Put that on your wall. Right. Now, so who are you targeting with this event? Who can attend?
Any business owner who's been in business for at least 5 years, or your business is stable, you know that you're on a growth trajectory. Anybody in a position, CEO, C-suite executive, who you make decisions, because the topics to be discussed are relevant to those who make decisions for the direction of the business, and yeah, managers basically.
Right. Okay. And how do they get involved? How do they get tickets and so forth?
If you want tickets, just go to the website, that is africangoossummit.com. You can reserve your seats. You can also purchase your tickets online.
Excellent. And finally, when is this happening?
This is happening on Friday. That is this very Friday. That is 7th February 2020.
Okay. And where?
At the Accra International Conference Center.
Okay.
From 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
So it's a one-day event?
Yes, it's a one-day event, and it's very packed.
Wow, this is exciting. Listen, Karen, what are your final thoughts? If there's one message that you want everybody to walk away from this conversation with, what would it be?
Okay. It is said that on an African continent, the gazelle wakes up and all that she has on her mind is, I need to run so fast I don't become somebody's food. The lion wakes up and also has this on his mind, that I need to be so smart I don't starve to death. Now the question is, as a business leader, you can either be a gazelle or you can be a lion, but at the end of the day you have to run. But you cannot run without the relevant information. You need to know what you are doing. This African Free Trade Agreement is here and is giving us a larger market from maybe a little market in Ghana or Nigeria or Togo. Now we have the whole of Africa, east, west, north, south, central, as including Madagascar, as the market. This opportunity can be there, and you either complain that everybody else is coming into your country, irrespective of where you are, or you can be one of those who actually leverage on it and also expand your business and go to other countries. Because if you feel that your local market is too small, or it has become a red ocean, for example, you can tap into other countries and actually scale up there. So the whole essence of the event is to give the business leaders enough information, what to do, strategy, research, and so on and so forth, so that they can actually scale up their businesses using the free trade agreement and the things that it provides.
That's wonderful. So again, date, time, venue?
Date 7th February 2020. Venue Accra International Conference Center. Time 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
That's fantastic. Karen Evans-Haum is a principal architect with Spectra Global, and she, of course, is organizing the African Goose Summit. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.
With that. All right. Well, look, it's a special day coming up, 14th of February. There are some people who look forward to this more than their birthdays, with good reason, because Joy always has you covered on Valentine's Day. The Love Experience is coming your way one more time. It'll be at Labadi Beach Hotel, and it's a concert night with Becca and Kwabna performing, and of course you get wine and dinner, and you and your partner will only have to pay 700 cedis to participate in that. But if you want to go the extra mile, make somebody feel really special, then for 2,000 Ghana cedis you get to spend the night at Labadi Beach Hotel after the concert and dinner, and in the morning you get to have breakfast on the beach with that special someone. Make them feel like they're the only one who matters in the world with the Love Experience on Valentine's Day from 7 p.m. 14th of February. All right, now if you want tickets, the number is 0540 106 466, 0540 106 466. Call that number now for your tickets. All right, there's more coming up. Stay with us. We're back after these.